got you. Alright, so when you finally decide to call 911, do you remember your conversation with the person that you were talking to at the 911 call? Do you remember what the conversation was like?
Told him that he started to take a new medication and he wasn't like really acting like himself. But I couldn't remember the name of it because I believe it was 2 weeks prior. We took him to the hospital. Well, I took him to the hospital because he was complaining that he's tired, his legs hurt, and he's not feeling himself. And I told him, I was trying to spell the name of the medication, but I was thinking Alprazolam. I can never remember.
Alprazolam. So okay, I heard the call, and you did do that. And was there any other medication that he would take at the time? In addition to the Alprazolam?
He takes his regular heart medicine and I believe blood pressure medicine, but I don't know what hour of the day he takes them.
So that you also mentioned that he took Benadryl?
No.
You didn't?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. If I play you the call, will that help you remember?
Sure.
Alright, maybe I can do that in a couple minutes. I'll bring you back to my office and let you hear the call.
Okay.
Did Calvin take Benadryl?
He might have because he has allergy. So yes, we would have that in the house.
Okay.
We also have Allegra, that sort of thing.
What was his problem with allergies? What was the issue with that?
I know he couldn't be where the carpet is. So we had to tile, when we got the house, it had to be tiled. When we were in Miami, he tiled the floor as well.
But what was he allergic to specifically? Do you remember?
No.
No?
What were his symptoms? What were his symptoms of allergies? What would he get?
Sometimes he said he couldn't breathe.
Okay.
Yeah. Like also, if you have one like strong perfume, he says, no, you can't wear that one.
Do you know if he took Benadryl to sleep?
He might have taken it. I know the doctor gave him Zolpidem. That one he does give him.
Was the Benadryl that you had in the house, was it pill or liquid? Do you know?
Pill.
It was pills?
And he did have cortisone, which is a liquid, and also it comes in pill form.
What was that for?
That's high blood pressure, but when you have a cold.
Okay. And that's like an antihistamine? Of course, for when you have a cold, like you said.
You know what NyQuil is?
Yes.
Right, so something like that, but it's for high blood pressure. It's not supposed to raise your blood pressure.
So he had allergies where you had to remove the carpet from the house? Was it because of dust and lint?
But that's not the house here. The house in Miami, he had them changed to the tile. But the ones here, he made sure that our bedroom had tile. The kids' room had a carpet.
All right. Do you want to run through those questions?
Did he ever have any form of allergy testing done? Do you know if he ever went to the doctor and they did any official results of his allergy testing to see what he was actually allergic to?
You might want to check the doctor in Miami, Dr. Jarrett, because that's when he started talking about allergies.
Having allergies. Okay. How long had he been taking allergy medication to your knowledge throughout your relationship, or you knowing him? How long?
I don't know.
That you know of. I don't want you to speculate or say something that you don't know, but as far as you know, how long had he been taking some form of allergy medication?
Yes, Miami. That would be like, we up here almost 13 years now.
Okay, so he was able to sufficiently take allergy medication for 13 years of his life. And did you administer those allergy medications to him at any point?
I don't give him any medicine.
Okay, so he was in charge of taking his own medication. Was there any point in his life where he wasn't able to take his own medication on his own free will and you had to do it for him? Did anybody else ever give him medication to your knowledge?
Nobody else.
Did anybody else ever force him to take medication to your knowledge?
No.
Did you ever force him to take any medication?
Never.
Was there any point in your relationship that you forced him to take Benadryl against his will?
No.
How about giving him Benadryl?
No.
Okay. So during the duration of your relationship, specifically towards the end of, everything occurring, up to leading up to this day, did you ever force him to take Benadryl?
I have never forced him to take medicine. I've never told him that you better go and do your medicine. No.
Okay. Did you ever see a need to do that?
No.
Was he able to make these decisions soundly and correctly on his own?
Yeah, now, how he takes the medicine, I cannot tell you if he followed that direction.
Okay.
The only thing I told him, because this is how I take my medicine,
Right.
I have a Monday through Friday thing, and this will help you to know whether or not you took your medicine that day.
Okay.
And he refused to get one of those.
Okay. So the specific day leading up to, this evening where you couldn't find Calvin, did you force him to take medication that day? Did you give him Benadryl?
No.
Did you watch him take Benadryl that day?
No.
Did you watch him take...
I didn't see him take
I'm sorry to spit fire questions at you, but did you watch him take any form of medication that day?
No medicine. When we were watching the TV, it was the mask in our arm, because, that's the first I see him watch it with us.
Okay.
But he just said he's going to take his medicine now.
Okay. At that point, during the evening, was anybody else in the house with you?
No. Nobody.
Could someone else have come into your home while he was in the garage and forced him to take medication?
No. I wouldn't think so.
Okay. Do you have any reason to believe that happened?
No.
Was your family, your daughters, son-in-laws, were they in the house at that moment?
No. It was just the both of us. I finished working at 8.
Okay.
And the maximum starts at 8. And we watched it. Calvin does not really watch regular shows. There's news, politics, and church.
Politics?
Yeah.
It's not a good thing to watch before bed.
No.
That'll get you going.
Especially right now. Woo.
So I want to go back to Calvin's phone for a minute. You have a lot going on in that moment. You're obviously...
I'm going to see if I can get the call played at.
Sure. You're obviously concerned, justifiably, because you can't locate him. So in the moment that you call his cell phone, Calvin's, from your phone, and you locate it inside of your bedroom, do you recall at some point during the evening, whether even it's after police officers got there, using his phone to make phone calls to try to find him? Maybe by calling...
No, that was on there.
Correct.
I would imagine I couldn't say yes, we did.
Okay.
But
is that something that you might have done?
Might have done.
Okay.
Because I was looking to see who was the last person you spoke to.
Okay.
At what time.
And were you able to figure that out?
No. I just assume, because I know in the nighttime he usually speak to this guy named Roger, just to keep him company while he drive those big trucks.
Okay.
So I know he usually speak. But for me to look at the number and say, okay, this is Roger, or this is...
So they weren't necessarily saved as contacts in his phone?
It would be under maybe his last name or something like that. I don't talk to his people.
Okay. Do you know if you called your daughters or your family from his phone?
No, it would be from my
use your own phone for that?
Yeah.
Okay. But at some point we can possibly surmise that you used his phone in an attempt to try to figure out who he spoke with. Is that correct?
Probably.
This might take a couple minutes. Bear with me.
Did Calvin know that his father had passed away?
No.
He didn't know at all?
No.
Okay, so nobody that you know of told him?
No. Because he passed after, I think he passed the Friday before they found Calvin.
Okay.
They found Calvin Saturday.
Okay.
And when his sister came over, she didn't even call us to say he passed or anything. We were looking on, it's like a Facebook, I think that the message came up from the pastor of his church, and they said his dad died. And that's all we know. And it was the Friday, and when she came up, I said to her, Donna, did his dad die? And she said yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And
But he wasn't aware of it.
No, I wasn't aware of it.
Okay. And is there any other way he could have learned that without you knowing?
No.
Could he have found that out and maybe not mentioned it? Is that something that you think?
But he would have his phone to be in contact with any violence. No.
Okay. And again, is that something he would withhold from you for any reason?
That his father passed?
Right.
Well, no, come and tell you every, even if you don't even know the person, he tell you that this person passed.
Okay.
Yeah. And one of the things he was worried that if his dad should pass, he wouldn't have money to go to Jamaica.
Okay.
And that was when I joined, I don't know if you know, where it's called a partner.
Okay.
Where a lot of members, a lot of people would pay like $50 or $100, depending on the hand.
Okay.
And then you give it to one person.
Okay.
And then each week somebody get their lump sum of everything.
Is that like a private group or is that like a church through church?
No private.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't aware of that, but that's a nice
It's
thing
called
to
a
do.
partner. Yeah. Right now they have another one going. I'm not into that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just pick and choose, what you want to contribute to.
Yeah, you have to, when you sign up, you have to say, I'm going to be the one doing the half a hand, which is usually like $50, or a full hand, which is $100. But you have to stick to it, to what you're committed to.
But you don't have to sign up for every single one, do you?
Every time it's open?
Yeah.
No, it's up to you. It's not.
That's what I was thinking.
Did you go through the cell phone
So
stuff?
we talked about the phone.
Calls coming in and
She
all
said
that
that, the only thing we spoke about was whether or not she recalls using Calvin's phone at some point to see who he had been talking to last. And Althea said it's probably likely she doesn't necessarily recall that.
Okay.
So.
You don't remember if it was... Now, when you called it, you said it rang. It was with his clothes, his uniform and stuff. Once word got out that he was missing, I'm assuming you called some family and your daughters.
My daughter called my sister.
Right.
And I don't remember who called his son. But I do remember speaking to his son's wife. And she told me he's on his way leaving work to come up here.
Okay. And so did Calvin's phone start ringing? Do you remember hearing it ring that night when you were trying to find him and you had already called 911?
It started to ring.
Did you ever answer it?
I don't know.
No?
No, my daughter would have, or his son would have answered it. Because they took it, because I was waiting to see, the progress the police were making.
Okay.
Because that's when the dogs start, they brought the dogs.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to play you your call, so it might refresh your memory. Maybe you can explain some parts of it. Okay?
Okay.
So, hopefully it sounds good. If you can't hear it, just let me know.
Okay.
And I'll try.
911 police, fire, or ambulance. Yeah, address it.
I don't know what happened to my husband. He told me he was going into the garage, and I can't see him come back. He just said he won't here.
What's your address? What's your address first?
Southeast Fallen Drive.
Alright. Southeast Fallen Drive.
Those beats have just been blocking out.
Or he checked the garage and he's not there?
Right, the side door was open, but
Alright.
I don't see it.
Okay. How long ago
I
did
just went out with it.
How long?
I saw him like almost 12:35 or thereabouts. I was coming into the room. Yeah. I was coming into my room, in the room, and then he was going outside, and I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to check something in the garage.
Okay, does he
And I
like
can't see it.
Alright, what address setting?
It's black.
What's his name?
And then I think his name is Calvin Day.
Alright, Calvin, spell his last name?
Berry.
Date of birth?
12/2/62.
What color shirt, what color pants is he wearing?
It should be a gray shirt And everything that he has got on black shorts.
Black hair, or, you know, what color hair, what color eyes?
His hair is getting gray, but it's cut really low.
Okay. Black hair, green. And what color eyes?
It's brown.
Is the car out there?
Yes, the two cars, the truck and his car, and my father's out there. He's done, and he doesn't go anywhere without his phone.
Alright, let's see.
And I need to tell you that they have him on something like that to help him sleep, because he hasn't been sleeping that well.
Also, rap, what do you mean? Like, did he have a machine hooked up on him when he was walking out, or?
No, it's muscle, not muscle. It's like a relaxer. If I can find it.
So he's on muscle relax? Okay. You said the side door to the garage is open, correct?
Right.
Is the garage open as well?
No, just the side door is open.
Alright. Over your husband. Alright. And you left the phone in the garage, and the vehicle is still there.
The phone is in the bedroom.
I'm sorry?
The phone is in the bedroom. He left the phone in the bedroom.
Alright, then.
Trying to find the bed.
Has he done this in the past?
No. What's up to me? Because he doesn't have a heart.
He has harm. Okay, does he have like a medical bracelet?
No. But he has like a defibrillator.
Oh, okay. Your name, please? Phone number? Okay.
I'm medication that they get you to sleep with. It's ALPRACOLAM. And he also takes some Benadryl. I don't know if he did that tonight.
Okay, so he took
So I'm going to stop there
a
for a second.
sleeping pill, and then he walked off?
So you heard yourself say he also takes some Benadryl. So I just want to try to clarify that a little bit. And you started to tell us earlier he had allergies. So, and you had Benadryl in the house. Who would buy that Benadryl?
I know one time I did buy it, and the next time he said he bought it, he asked somebody else to buy it for him.
Really? Why would he ask? That's an easy medication. You can buy
He
it.
doesn't really want to go to the stores.
Oh, okay. So somebody was going to the store. Can you pick me up some Benadryl? Okay. I got you. Who did the shopping in the house?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you did all the food and grocery?
Yeah, and my daughter's, the big one. She would come with us sometime.
Okay. He didn't do that? No?
You were more...
Neither do I. So, I don't do it either.
Jamaican store, because he likes Jamaican food a lot.
Okay.
So he go to that store, but grocery now.
Alright, so you said he takes some Benadryl, and, you know, the question that's being posed to us is, if he was taking Benadryl, why was he taking it? So, and I think you answered that earlier by saying he has allergies. So I'll let this play out so you can hear the rest.